its breath, and then... These pages herald one of the most incredible feats in the annals of human endeavor. The dramatic triumph of mind, body, and spirit against all odds, of Charles Lindbergh and the spirit of St. Louis. But equally dramatic is the personal story that takes you into the heart, yes, into the soul of a man. Here are his dreams, his fears, his defeats, his victories. Here too are people, each important, vitally important to this story of a man who kept a rendezvous with the destiny of the world.
I can make it across all right.
What makes you so sure you can make it?
Well, Mr. Bixby, when I was a kid and the smallest in my class, I made up my mind that I was going to be 6 feet 3 inches tall. And I made it with a half an inch to spare.
My old man says flying is for the birds.
Is that what he said?
And that if God meant us to fly, he would have made our bones as hollow as our heads.
Brittle, isn't she?
These papers say you're assigned here. Okay, but I will not tolerate that filthy crate of yours at this here field.
Well, she's really a very fine little machine, sir. She flies like a dream and never let me down.
Get her out of here.
Yes, sir.
All right, now fly straight and level. You're diving, Father. Pick the nose up, fly right straight and level. There we are. The trees, do you see them?
It's your baby, Slim. You make the decisions. All we're trying to do is...
All you're trying to do is give me an easy out. Well, thank you just the same.
It just doesn't look as if it can be done. Maybe planes aren't up to it. Not yet, anyway. 10 years, perhaps, but not now.
But it's got to be tried now, over and over again, until it is done. Can't you understand that?
The Spirit of St. Louis, 1957. A biographical film about Charles Lindbergh's historic transatlantic flight. Billy Wilder's The Spirit of St. Louis is more than just a biographical film recounting Charles Lindbergh's epic solo flight across the Atlantic. It's a cinematic testament to human ambition, unwavering determination, and the enduring spirit of adventure, brought to life through a surprisingly nuanced performance by James Stewart. While the film has its share of criticisms, particularly concerning its romanticized portrayal of Lindbergh and its pacing, its lasting power stemmed from the captivating visual storytelling and the powerful, largely internal, performance of its leading man. Stewart, though older than the historical figure he embodied, delivers a portrayal that transcends mere imitation, capturing the inner turmoil, the relentless focus, and the unyielding belief that propelled Lindbergh into history. The film opens not with a grand fanfare proclaiming Lindbergh's future fame, but in the starkly pragmatic setting of a rainy airfield in San Diego in 1926. Lindbergh, presented as a driven, almost obsessive airmail pilot, is consumed by the challenge to win the Orteig Prize, a $25,000 reward offered to the first aviator to fly nonstop between New York and Paris. The early scenes establish Lindbergh's character, a man of few words, fiercely independent and dedicated to the pursuit of aviation's boundaries. He's depicted as relentlessly researching, meticulously planning, and tirelessly lobbying for financial backing to build his dream plane, the Spirit of St. Louis. These early sequences, while perhaps slow-paced for modern audiences, are crucial in establishing the groundwork for Lindbergh's unwavering commitment and the monumental task he has set for himself. One of the film's strengths lies in its ability to transport the audience in a Lindbergh's mindset. We see the painstaking modifications he demands for the aircraft, optimizing for weight reduction and fuel efficiency. We witness his tireless efforts to secure funding, facing skepticism and doubt from potential investors. These scenes highlight the often overlooked aspects of Lindbergh's journey: the tireless preparation, the financial struggles, and the sheer audacity of his ambition. He wasn't simply a pilot with a plane. He was an engineer, a strategist, and a salesman, all rolled into one. The core of the film, of course, lies in the depiction of the transatlantic flight itself. This extended sequence comprises the majority of the film's runtime and is where Wilder's directorial prowess, coupled with Stewart's performance, truly shines. Confined within the cramped cockpit of the Spirit of St. Louis, Lindbergh faces a relentless barrage of challenges, battling fatigue, navigating through unpredictable weather, and fighting off hallucinations born from sleep deprivation. As Stewart's performance during these long stretches is remarkable. He doesn't rely on grand gestures or dramatic pronouncements. Instead, he uses subtle shifts in expression, weary sighs, and moments of focused concentration to convey the immense pressure and internal struggle Lindbergh experiences. The film masterfully employs flashbacks to break up the monotony of the flight, offering glimpses into Lindbergh's past, his childhood, his early barnstorming days, and his unwavering dedication to aviation. These flashbacks serve to contextualize his present struggles, illustrating the experiences that shaped his character and fueled his determination. The use of interior monologue is also a key element in conveying Lindbergh's inner world. Stewart's voiceover provides insight into his thoughts and emotions as he battles the elements and his own exhaustion. He converses with imaginary companions, reflecting on his situation and reaffirming his commitment to the mission. One particularly compelling scene involves Lindbergh swatting at imaginary insects swarming around his head, a stark visual representation of his deteriorating mental state. The technical aspects of the flight sequences are equally impressive. Wilder utilizes innovative camera angles and special effects to simulate the turbulence, the vastness of the ocean, and the disorienting effects of fatigue. The shots of the Spirit of St. Louis soaring through the clouds are breathtaking, capturing the majesty and the inherent danger of flight. The film effectively conveys the sense of isolation and vulnerability that Lindbergh must have felt as he navigated the treacherous skies. However, the Spirit of St. Louis is not without its criticisms. One of the most frequent points of contention is the casting of James Stewart, who was nearly 50 years old at the time, in the role of the 25-year-old Lindbergh. While Stewart's age is noticeable, his performance transcends the limitations of the casting choice. He brings a gravitas and a depth of experience to the role that arguably enriches the character. He embodies the stoicism and determination that defined Lindbergh, conveying a sense of inner strength and resolve that resonates with the audience. Another common criticism revolves around the film's pacing. The extended flight sequences, while visually impressive and dramatically compelling, can feel slow and repetitive at times. Some critics have argued that the film could have benefited from tighter editing and a greater focus on the external conflicts Lindbergh faced. Furthermore, the film has been criticized for its largely uncritical portrayal of Lindbergh, particularly in light of his later controversial political views, including his isolationist stance leading up to World War II and his alleged sympathies towards Nazi Germany. The film largely avoids any mention of these aspects of Lindbergh's life, focusing solely on his heroic feat of aviation. While this omission allows the film to maintain a focus on the positive aspects of Lindbergh's legacy, it also results in a somewhat sanitized and incomplete portrait of the man. Despite these criticisms, The Spirit of St. Louis remains a compelling and visually stunning film. Billy Wilder's direction is masterful, creating a sense of both grandeur and intimacy. Franz Waxman's score perfectly complements the film's mood, soaring during the flight sequences and providing moments of quiet reflection during the more introspective scenes. Ultimately, the film's success rests on the shoulders of James Stewart. He delivers a performance that is both understated and powerful, capturing the essence of Lindbergh's character with remarkable subtlety. He doesn't simply imitate Lindbergh, he embodies him, imbuing the character with a sense of inner strength, unwavering determination, and a profound belief in the power of human ingenuity. The Spirit of St. Louis is not just a biographical film. It's a celebration of the human spirit's capacity for achieving the seemingly impossible. It's a testament to the power of perseverance, the importance of meticulous preparation, and the enduring allure of adventure. While the film may not be a completely accurate or comprehensive portrayal of Charles Lindbergh, it succeeds in capturing the essence of his heroic achievement and the spirit of a man who dared to dream beyond the boundaries of what was considered possible. James Stewart's performance elevates the film beyond mere historical recreation, transforming it into a powerful and enduring statement about the human capacity for greatness. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the spirit of St. Louis, the spirit of ambition, dedication, and unwavering belief, can carry us to new heights. In conclusion, while acknowledging its flaws regarding historical accuracy and pacing, The Spirit of St. Louis stands as a significant cinematic achievement. It's a beautifully crafted film that captures the thrill of early aviation and the indomitable will of a man who dared to challenge the limits of human endeavor. James Stewart's portrayal of Lindbergh is a masterful performance, imbued with a quiet intensity that makes the character relatable and inspiring. The film ultimately provides a powerful message that with enough determination and an unwavering belief in oneself, even the most daunting challenges can be overcome. The enduring spirit of St. Louis, as embodied by Lindbergh and brought to life by Stewart, continues to resonate with audiences today, reminding us of the potential for greatness that lies within us all.